I feel like way too often people play for the short term. They play for tomorrow, they play for now, and they never think about long term. And like, I always know a rookie when I see one because they make like really big rookie mistakes. Like, you only care about the relationship short term. You only care about the deal short term. You don't care about what this thing could mean to you or what it could do for you 10 years from now. And that's how I think. I think in decades. I don't think in like, 5 minutes from now. I don't think about that. I think about, okay, how is this decision going to affect me 10 years from now? How is this relationship going to affect me 10 years from now? How is me doing this deal or working with this client going to affect me 10 years from now? That's what I think of. So it's not about like these short-term things. And I always know, because like when I see people that like don't value relationships and they treat people like, you know, they're just kind of like chopped liver and they're rude and all those kinds of things. Like, you always have to remember, like, I always think like anyone that I talk to, I don't know who they can become. So, and even besides that, I'm just a nice person, but you always want to be, you always want to be respectful to people. You always want to have respect. And I can always tell when someone just doesn't think about that. And you got to look at like, who is the kind of person that you want to be? Who do you want to be? How do you want to live? How do you want people to think about you? And I think about all these things. And so I act accordingly. I don't do anything that my 35-year-old self would regret. I don't do it because I know that like I'm going to have to pay for that if I do. And so I just think being extremely intentional about like who you are, the goals you set for yourself, the moves that you make, because the time is passing, man. Time is passing so quickly, and if you don't take advantage of the time you have now, or if you're kind of disrespecting the time you have now, then you're gonna have trouble getting on in life. You just will. So like I'm just out here on the water today, and I come here sometimes just to like reflect and think, and like I'm a Pisces, so like me, I don't know if that matters, but like, well, I guess a water sign. So me being out on the water, just me being out on the water is just so. It's very peace. It brings me a lot of peace, and I feel like lately in business as well. Like I've been at war. I've been putting out fires. I've been battling. I've got so many deals in the pipeline right now that we're working on. That like the last couple months, it's just been like head down, head down, head down. Get things closed. Get things listed. Get things done. I'm scaling LandVerse as well. I mean, clients are coming in. Clients are getting results like crazy. I have multiple clients this year on track to multiple six-figure net profit years. I have several clients that are on track to this year. And so things are just scaling up. Oh, there's a wave coming. Hopefully oh man, okay. So yeah, I come out here for peace, and I was just thinking about like, what it takes to like just run this marathon. And running the marathon does not mean, I'm going to make this decision today, so I'm going to do something stupid today. So I'm going to do something stupid today and just kind of like, survive the later or whatever. Like, it's just like this whole thing of survival mode, it just keeps you poor. It keeps you poor, and you got to be in a tactical mode. You got to be in tactical mode. You got to be thinking about, okay, where do I want to be 10 years from now? What's the target? Who do I want to be around? What do I want my friends to be? You need to know where you want to go, because when you know where you want to go, it becomes very easy to make the process and create the process to actually get there. So have a very clear picture on like where it is that you want to go and who you want to be. So for me, I know that I know that I'm becoming a multi-billionaire. I know that I'm becoming an empire builder. I know that I'm becoming someone that sells out events and makes tens and tens and tens of millions of dollars in the span of 48 hours. I know that I'm the kind of person that does deals, closes deals that make him hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit per deal. I know that I'm that guy because, first of all, I've already done that. I've already done deals where I made hundreds of thousands of dollars in profit in one deal. I've already done that. I've already done a lot of the things that I want to do. And so I make it my business to learn the processes required. I make it my business to talk to the people that have done it. I make it my business to pay them. I make it my business to talk to them about, how do you do this? How do you do that? How do I fix this? How do I fix that? What's the bottleneck of my business? How do I fix it? Like I make conscious effort to do this. And when you do that, you realize that it becomes so easy for you. And the other thing too is like, I come out on the water, I was saying that too, so I could just stay in theta, stay in calm mode, because this whole thing, this business, life, everything we have to deal with, there's so many things I have to deal with in my life, you wouldn't even believe it if I told you. Like, if I told you, there's so many things. And like, I put less than 1% of my life on social media, but there are many times where I'm at war, I'm at battle, I'm putting out a fire, a lot of the time. And so you have to be able to stay in theta if you want to attract where you want to go. And by theta, I just mean a calm mindset, like almost like you're asleep. Like you're just so calm, you're so chilled out. And that's how I try to stay. So regardless of what happens, if something is burning down, if whatever it is, I stay in theta, I stay calm, I stay relaxed, because that allows me to get to where I want to get to. And so you got to stop thinking short term. Stop thinking about the next month. Stop thinking month to month. Stop thinking week to week. Stop thinking about that and start thinking about 5 years, 10 years. Start thinking about the person that you want to become. Start thinking about the person that you're becoming. Think about every single little decision that you make. What time you get up in the morning, what kind of food you eat, who you spend your time around, what you watch, what you listen to. Think about all of these things. Think about them inherently. If you don't like where you are right now, it's your responsibility to change it. Everything that comes from the external world, everything that comes to you is internalized first. So whatever circumstance that you're in, you're poor, you don't have the business you want to have, you're not making as much money as you want to have, your family doesn't like you, whatever it is, has started within you. So you need to be able to make the changes within your mind, make the switch within your mind to become the exact person that you want to be, and design the exact life that you want to live, and and have the exact business that you want to have as well. This is very important because you only have a limited amount of time. The time will pass. So it's very important to be able to craft the exact life that you want to live for yourself. So start to think differently. Start to change the way you think. Start to change the way you think about yourself. Start to change the way you think about yourself. Start to change the way you interact with others. Try not to interact with others just only on a transactional basis. Build real relationships with people. Because when you make things transactional with people, they will remember that. If I made everything transactional with the seller, they would remember that. And then when it came time to come to the closing table, you know what they would do? They would walk away. They would walk away, or at least I risked that. If I treated every client just like a transaction, instead of taking my personal time and care with them, they would feel that. But the reason why you see so many testimonials, the reason why you see so many people making money with LandVerse is because I take my personal time and personal attention and allocate it to all of my clients as if they were my own family. So I don't make everything transactional. And when you do this, people feel it. So start living your life like the person that you want to become. Who is you? Who are you at the final stage of your life? Who are you at the final stage of your life? What do they look like? What do they eat? How do they dress? Where do they spend their time? And start to do those things. Start to think about that and be that.